Hey everybody, welcome back to the Chat GTM podcast, brought to you by Inkjet GTM here at the Restaurant Leadership Conference in Phoenix, Arizona at the beautiful JW Marriott. I am here actually as a part 2 interview to what we started with Alex and I over at the NRA show last year. Alex, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
Oh man, thanks for having me here.
To be continued
story. To be continued. I love following a story and watch it grow. And growing you have,
yes,
right?
We have.
You've hit some landmarks along the way, and I'm sure you're going to share some with me, but I know what the news said. You guys got a funding round. Congratulations.
We did. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep, we closed that 2 months ago.
What does that mean to your business, first off? I mean, yeah, if you get to stay in business, that's great, but that's got to open up a lot of opportunities for you. Let's talk about that first.
Yeah. For us, it really means expanding the product meaningfully and growing the team in ways that allows us to do that. So voice AI is still a new category, but it has been around for a good 7+ years in this space. Okay. But it's now really starting to gain some steam and folks are becoming aware. Yeah, it's maturing.
Yeah.
And so at the same time, over the years, the tech has gotten so much better as well. Yes. So the voices have gotten better. It's way more natural now. The models are, most folks are using Claude or ChatGPT these days. And so that everyone can see how good the tech is getting. So with that, we're going to invest more in our voice AI, making it more personalized, more proactive. And then we're also going to be expanding beyond voice AI. And we've actually already done that. 2 weeks ago, we announced our direct text product. So for the first time, if you're a Slang client, you can text automatically to book a reservation or even request a private event and send those leads straight to Triple Seat. You can ask menu questions. So we're expanding to other channels and making it a consistent personalized experience everywhere.
Well, let's make sure we don't bulldoze past the audience here and make sure they know what Slang is first.
Of course, yeah.
So what is Slang foundationally? What do you do? Who do you do it for?
Yeah, so Slang is an AI host for full-serve restaurants. So you can think of it as a digital team member that can answer your phones or text your guests and do kind of what a host would do. So it can answer questions, it can book reservations. If someone wants to book a large party, it can do that. It's smart and contextual as well. So if someone wants to book, a 12 top last minute, it knows that that's urgent. Right. Versus if they're trying to book a large party a few weeks out, it knows that that's less urgent and can handle that differently.
Right.
So it's really meant to help capture more revenue on these channels that are hard to manage, like phone, text, and others as well. We're expanding too.
Right. You can only imagine how much lost revenue there is when that phone's ringing off the hook and the restaurant's busy and they finally just abandon because they don't answer.
Yeah, that's when most calls get missed, is actually during peak service. Yeah. And guests are impatient. We're impatient. And
we're an instant gratification society.
Exactly.
Here. Yeah, exactly.
So if the phone's ringing too long or the guest goes to voicemail, we hear from our clients a lot of times when we miss a call, we call the guest back. They've already, made a reservation.
And they're kind of butthurt. They don't want to talk to you now. Like you had your shot.
Exactly.
Is this purely to the reservation experience, or is there an ordering component to this? Or this is what's the breadth of this?
So today we go really deep in 3 areas. So we do reservation management. So that's booking, modifying, canceling reservations of all sizes. We also do more sophisticated things like collecting special requests on the reservation, and we can put all of those notes directly into the reservation system. The second thing we do is private events leads capture. So we make sure you're not missing any private events leads. The phone is a super high intent channel. So if someone's calling you to book,
they picked it up. They didn't click something.
Exactly. If they're calling you, they want to do business with you.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure you're capturing all those leads. So we have integrations like our Triple Seat integration that allows us to capture leads over the phone and send them directly into Triple Seat or whatever system your team is using, which makes sure you're not leaving any revenue on the table, and you can get back to that lead as quickly as possible. Because in private events, speed is everything. So that's reservation management, private events leads capture. And then the last is common questions that guests are going to ask before they dine at your restaurant.
Opening
so these are
hours.
Menu questions. You have anything gluten-free on the menu, those types of things. And those are really important to answer quickly because again, if a guest has a dietary restriction and they're calling to make sure that you can accommodate them or a guest in their party, and then you don't answer that, or they don't know the answer to that question, they might not come in. They might go elsewhere.
Find somewhere else has the
answer. They might not want to drive all the way to your restaurant to then, not be able to dine or not be able to have someone on their parties or in their party's dietary restriction accommodated. So those 3 things, and we're expanding into many other areas. So we're adding ordering integrations. We now also have CRM integrations, so we can pull guest data directly into the call. And we can know things about you, like, are you a VIP or a loyalty member? Do you like quiet tables in the restaurant? And if so, we can like notify the front of house team. So we're really, part of what we're going to use this capital for is not just to expand to more channels, but also expand into more areas of the guest journey, like ordering, CRM, catering, all those things. We're also working on loyalty too.
So much going on.
Yes, there's a ton.
So thinking about that, there's a level of expertise and disciplines.
Yes.
Right? Tell us a little bit about who's in your bench, or what kind of capital and what's in your wallet. What do you got going on over there? Where are the brains that are driving this?
Yeah, so we have, we're very fortunate to have really smart folks that kind of blend the tech AI experience as well as the hospitality experience. So pretty much every single team at the company has at least one ex-operator. All of our customer-facing folks have worked in restaurants or have been operators themselves.
Empathy.
Yes, it's super important. Super important.
Yeah.
And then at the same time, we marry that with world-class AI expertise. So, for example, we have a world expert conversation designer, which is a weird term that I didn't know.
Can you go to school for that?
Yeah, actually, you can. So she's actually. We have this expert. Her name is Becca, and she's a world expert on this stuff. And she actually teaches a college course on conversation design on the side as well. So you now can go to school for this stuff. And basically, what the job is to make sure that the AI system is speaking naturally and it's not confusing guests, right? So
or that uncanny valley where it's disconnected and feels weird.
100%.
Right?
Yeah. So you might be talking to an AI and it could sound good, but then all of a sudden it asks you 5 questions in a row in rapid succession,
right?
Which a human wouldn't do. So yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So their job, and I say there because we have 2 other conversation designers on our team as well. So we've got 3 folks fully focused on making it sound natural and smooth and actually feel like an organic conversation. Like, how do we make it feel as human-like as possible? Is really what they're focused on.
Right.
And then we've got engineers, all kinds of folks on the crew.
So you'd mentioned before you were talking to, I'll just say anonymized, a tier 1 steak brand. And their CEO had given you some very important feedback. And I'd love to hear that again for his audience.
Yes. So we were talking earlier about how much the tech has evolved and how natural it's getting, and how every new interaction makes the system smarter. And so today the system has gotten so human-like that it's starting to border on like actual human hosts. And we got some feedback.
Indiscernible?
So you can tell it's AI, but it feels natural.
Right.
We actually don't want it to be discernible. We want the guest to know they're talking to an AI. But we want it to feel very natural and pleasing and comfortable. But we got this feedback recently from someone I really respect, CEO of a notable steak brand, who, when experiencing the newest version of our product, he said that the AI was better than the average host within his restaurant group. So
hit all the checklist items,
because it had a personality that he could control and make on brand. He liked the sound of the voice. And it was consistent. So the information that it was giving, the scripts that it was using,
it's not skipping any steps.
It's not skipping any steps. It was natural. Every word wasn't the exact same word every time, but the flow was consistent and exactly what he wanted.
Wow.
And so that was, we're coming up on 7 years running this business, which is crazy. Our company's birthday is in July.
Wow.
And in almost 7 years of running this business, I've never heard an operator say that this is better than one of my team members, but we're now crossing that threshold. So it's a really exciting time to be in our space, and it's a really exciting time for operators to be using AI.
It's absolutely historical. Like we're
and
the world is changing.
It sounds scary though, also to hear that.
Why is that?
Well, it's scary because of like the notion of jobs going away and all of that, which of course there's going to be some of that, but in this instance, it's really about a task that hosts no longer need to be doing.
Yeah, they can focus on the people who are there.
Focus more on, exactly, the guests in front of them.
And you're not losing money because they aren't answering the phone or they're answering a what?
Exactly.
Right? You get the best
Sometimes
of them every
you get
single
some
time.
toot on the phone.
Well, you get what?
Some attitude.
Oh yeah, and then the reception will pick it up and give it back.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. So no, this is fantastic. So you're here today. What's your purpose at the RLC show?
Well, for RLC, it's really all about connection. It's a special show where it's very relaxed and folks are really open to just connecting or reconnecting.
Yep.
So it's really just kept catching up with familiar faces, meeting new ones, and creating awareness around what we're doing. And being here for when folks want to explore voice AI. There's a lot of folks exploring now. We're seeing a lot of interest in our space. And so it's really it's about making the connection and educating folks on what we do.
So my last question here, because I know that the show's going to open up. You got ready for that. Last year, the entire Mertech Startup Alley was voice AI almost. Right?
Yeah.
And so the field is getting crowded.
For sure.
But in the crowded field, the cream rises to the top. What is your unique value proposition? What's the unique part of this that people look at and go, wow, miles apart from everybody else?
Yeah, so the category's grown a lot. It's there's definitely more competition, there's more noise. One thing that's interesting though is a lot of folks are focused on slightly different opportunities, or they're attacking the opportunity differently. Like some folks are drive-through focused, some folks are ordering focused. That's the main thing they do.
But
and we're really full serve. We're full serve hospitality. So we're the first mover in this space. And the largest really by every metric.
Oh, wow.
And so in terms of capital raised, in terms of clients, in terms of phone calls answered. So all of that first mover advantage in our experience has allowed us to build the most reliable product and also move the fastest, because now we have all these resources. As you mentioned earlier, we just raised a new round. So we're just speeding up. We're adding more functionality, we're launching new products, and it's kind of like, and part of our success has really been our focus. Like we really just want to do
disciplined.
And it's very tempting because we could kind of do what we're doing. We could do it in so many different parts of the market. But we really love the part of the market that we've been serving over the years, and our focus has really been a part of our winning strategy. Every restaurant's different. And so really understanding how to match our products to their needs through our focus has been a winning strategy.
Well, is it nail it before you scale it?
Yes,
right?
Exactly.
Absolutely love it. Well, Alex, this has been fantastic. I love that we had a continuation.
Yes.
I think we're going to continue the story at NRA
I think
again,
we will
come
too.
full circle. This is great. If people want to get a hold of you, learn more about Slang, what's the website?
Check us out at slang.ai, and my email is always open as well, so feel free to shoot me an email at alex@slang.ai.
Boom, you got direct access.
Yes, you do.
Well, Alex, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I love that you're growing. I love that everything good is happening to you. I believe good things happen to good people, and it's happening to you.
Thank you, brother.
Everybody, thank you for joining us here over at Slang. If you have any more questions, you know how to reach Alex. If you can't reach Alex, reach out to me. I'll find them for you. But for now, this is Chat GTM Podcast. Sign off for the Slang booth. We'll see you guys a little bit at the next stop. Take care.